This is take 2.
I think my connection has picked up, has it, on your screens?
Maybe.
Yeah, 4 bar.
4 by, oh.
Hopefully we are live
4 for me.
this time.
Whee!
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we are or not.
We are live, yeah.
We are, okay.
Oh, Dot's got notifications.
It was around this time when it just stopped, so let's find out if it keeps going. Oh, it is, yes, on there. Hello, everyone. I can just see now. We are live. Welcome, this is GHR F4, round 11 out of 11, which means this is the season finale. 2 drivers involved in the championship, drivers' championship that is. That is Packer, Backer and T-Hawk. I think the gap's around 8 points with T-Hawk leading the field at the moment. Oh, Stephen unfortunately is out of it. I think he's trailing by 29 or so points, so just missing out then on that 26 point barrier that he wanted to try and leap over. But yeah, should be a fascinating race. We've got 11 people in the lobby so far, 11 drivers that is, 2 spectators, one of which is me and the other is James says 14.
Yes, good evening everyone, I am here. I might be lagging slightly, so do forgive me about that, but I have moved my connection a little bit further towards thingy. What are you going ooh for?
There was a big lag, as you said, I might be lagging.
Oh dear.
Like, I mean,
I honestly do not know what the problem is, really. I do not know what the problem is with mine.
Are we alright to pick a car, by the way?
Yeah, any car, any car.
Come on then, Dod.
Alright, let's invite any people. Brocard. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, goodbye. It's just left. T-Hawk Thomas.
Oh no, Billy's on like a 2 bar as well. Oh no. Oh no, a 1 bar.
A Juan bar?
Austria, isn't it? Yeah, pipe down, blood. It's because it's F1, so it's broken. So his internet box has fried? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait, now?
Alright, I'll invite him back. He's back. Just to miss all these technical issues. Oh! What on earth?
Altogether, he will
weird.
kill you.
No, no, it's just my friends list had an error, but it's all okay now.
Yeah, it should be better from my perspective. That should be better. Well, let's see how long that lasts.
£10 for 10 minutes? Right.
I would say less than that. Probably Jack Meyer sort of connection.
Oh dear.
I think there's more chance
let's
of
just hope we
McLaren
get
winning
into
tomorrow.
Lagos.
Yeah, oh, everyone dropping down on my end.
Are we ready enough?
3 bar, there you go. Yeah, I'm starting to fluctuate again.
Yeah, 4 for me.
Well, I'll help him. I'm not going to risk checking the comments.
New guy needs to pick a car, by the way.
Yeah, he can go in any car. He can go in any car.
Hopefully he is watching the stream.
I hope he is as well.
Dod, you have got your voice on share, by the way, yeah? Just checking. Yeah. Oh, well, you're clever.
There you go, somehow.
Gonna have to get the interviews afterwards. So, Dod, it was a fascinating race. Took the lead into turn 1. Spun.
Oh my god, it's super.
I then replied because your wheel fell off.
Let's go.
Forgot which one was R2 and which one was R2. Whoops.
I'm gonna quickly miss our guys, so I'm just pick a car.
It's alright, he'll put him in any car, don't worry about it. I just pick McLaren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, we can start, I do believe. Oh.
I just thought of a brilliant idea.
Literally, as soon as you said that, we started. That was brilliant timing, that.
That's really annoying that I did do that. Dod, do you know how I said we should have went for the McLaren? Should have done that, because that was the first car we used.
Well, I'm gonna try and sit a little bit closer, but charge my iPad. Charge my iPad, charge my controller at the same time. This could work, this might not.
1, 2, 3.
Boy,
Yeah.
I can't see the stream on your YouTube anymore. It's not coming up anymore. You might have to check it
Uh-oh!
We're live still, we're still live, I've got the stream running.
Right, so I just didn't see it, so I was running it so live. Oh, yes, yes.
As long as you don't do an ILR7 around US, we'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sitting in a new position. Fantastic. I'm sitting further towards the right-hand side of my bedroom, which is where my internet is. Oh.
Excellent. Weather update, I think it's going to be sunny throughout, so...
Yeah.
Right, in terms of that. Excellent.
So sunny and sunny.
Oh, I should have been there to get the weather.
Bye, Mr. Mayek. Bye, Kyle. Bye, sorry, got no idea.
Oh, yes, we've got to mute these guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Ah.
Of thingy tonight. People out on track. Space.
Oh, you never know.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh,
Packer and T-Hawk.
YPR coming straight out of the pits has just spun it and hit the wall. He's gonna have to come back in again.
Yeah, Packer and T-Hawk getting quite close to each other there. Of course, Space Premium, guys. You have got no space out on track tonight. Give yourself about 3-4 seconds of the car in front. That'll be much better. Because you don't want to have a 20-car grid pile-up like we did last night in F1 there, do we?
20-car
And for those of you...
Did we have a 20-car?
Well, not a 20-car pile-up, but we had a full grid, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
And thank God we don't have a full grid tonight.
Oh, I'd like to see a full grid for sometime.
Ah, we've got 11 though, this is above average for F4. This is good. There's no like direction for F4 anyway. Apart from other aspects of GHR, but still, F4 standings, I'm going to give you them now. 8 points separating T-Hawk, 8 points ahead of Packer. So the scenario is, if Packer wins, T-Hawk has to finish 3rd or below to lose the championship. Meantime, T-Hawk's just got to win to score ahead of Packer.
Guaranteed.
They're the two scenarios, really. They're the two most likely scenarios, I would think.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be interesting then. And fastest lap point as well might come into play, so
yeah,
that'll be spicy.
On to qualify now, and who was first out on track? It was Packer, I think. Yeah, it is, it's Packer. Oh, he's backed off. He's invalidated.
Oh dear,
I don't see you. Yeah, well, he's on straight on there, so he's actually gone further ahead of T-Hawk than what I've met the eye. T-Hawk looks like he's invalidated on this lap as well. Unless he just goes for a complete banker. I said banker then, not wanker.
Yeah, your connection went a bit there when you said that. Oh,
yeah, I've got everything turned off though, I don't know what it is. Right, do you know what, I'm going to switch off my phone. See if that improves things.
hopefully it does. T-Hawk coming down into the third chicane around this track. Should take a nice wide line. Yes, two wheels onto the curb. Lovely jubbly. Turn in. And again.
Try shut my window as well. That improved connection.
Oh. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Right. Airplane mode's on, and my iPad's like literally at the end of my bed. Like on the other side of the bed, well actually.
YBR out again. T-Hawk. He's taking this nice and slowly. Maybe he just wants to get a lap time.
Yeah, preparing for lap here. He's preparing for one. Oh, but he's not preparing for one. See the wide exit he got there? Jesus.
Oh dear.
And yeah, he did involve that lap of been 42.3. So T-Hawk's entry onto the lap was clear. Thomas sets his times. First time, 37 flat for Thomas. We're actually on quite good pace in the last couple of races, certainly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
By the way, T-Hawk's in the sector. So I'll mention that. In terms of sector time, it's actually Thomas was 17.3. Apparently invalidated that last lap. And a 17.3 for Thomas. For T-Hawk, 3,000s off. Thomas' personal best first second. Both on the same compound of tyres, so that'll be interesting. Kyle, 39.5? What's he on? Oh.
And those are on hypers as well.
Yeah, he's on hypers. He's on hyper walls there.
Oh dear.
Just wait. Oh, don't worry, this is just the start. Rock hard. 37.8, the Canadian. Of course, we've got a Canadian and American in tonight. Fantastic stuff. And of course, announcements about GHR and F1 2019 will be coming at the end of this stream. So do tune in. Right to the end for that. And I promise I'm not going to interfere in the interviews like I did last night. Or maybe one, maybe two.
Oh dear.
Depends how good the race is. The T-Hawk looks like he's going quicker than Thomas here for sure.
Oh, what a lap this is going to be. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, T-Hawk's going to go second with this. Back to the party, no surprise there. 36.7 for T-Hawk. Not a bad lap there at all. I'm going to have a focus on, if you want to go on board with somebody else, I'm going to go on board with my new guy, Acredical. It's Apira Dical. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to go for Apira Dical. I've pronounced that 3 times too wrong now, I think. But yeah, Apira Dical, I'm going to call him.
Paradise?
Renz.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's Renz.
Oh, right, okay.
Renz, yeah. Jenny Renz. He's on a set of hypers though. At the minute. I do believe he's Austrian. I think I said he might have been Danish to somebody. I think Amsterdam as well.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Yellow flag sector 3. Not quite sure who that's for. It's Packer ran out of fuel.
Yep,
Ran out of fuel.
YBR. Round the final corner.
Looking good.
This is going to
Good
put him
top.
pole.
Just
Look at that
Just top
margin.
36.3. Marginal, but remember, look at the tyre choices. Ultra soft cert YBR, Packer on a set of supers. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Kyle leaving and joining the party might have been something to do possibly with him being host of the lobby there. Nothing to be concerned about. How's a period Dickau going on board? It's going to be a Montana. Is what I'm hoping for. This is the final race of the season. I am willing to try out new drivers final race of the season because I think it's good to get a general sense of where they're at.
Yeah.
At the end of this game compared to previous games. Or compared to the next game. Which will be coming out in 3 days' time. Yes! Yes.
For some.
Can't wait. Yeah, for some, if you're a peasant child and you're getting the cheaper edition, then Friday, yeah. Anybody that's getting it early though, you can look forward to having the experience of having me out on track for the first couple of days.
Oh.
and then I'll probably go back into my shell.
Oh!
Last couple of people. Zico!
Oh.
Good recovery. Gonna. Yeah, he's back up coming into the. That was looking around like Brockhard sort of area that time. I think he's just started off with front. He's run out of fuel. Well, Stephen is on the lap. T-Hawk not on the lap. YBR not on the lap, but he is preparing for it. So, Stephen then is the only one that's on the lap through the second chicane. Now they're on down the straight, passing the F2 pit lane. I think that's the F2 pit lane. Am I right in saying? Or that's a different pit lane?
Well, they use the F1 pit lane for F2 and F3 when they come here, but that's probably where they store the cars and everything after the races and before the races.
It's interesting because I think it's the only track I've seen, certainly, that has two pit lanes essentially.
I think Korea had one too as well. South Korea.
Korea Nürburgring has two, pretty sure as well. And in fact, it has more than two. GP and Nordschleife. Stephen not improving on this lap, by the way. Way off 1.2 seconds. Billy's on a lap though. Superstar into the final entering the final sector he is. At this stage, of course, Billy back after a layoff from F3. Of course, causing a bit of controversy in there. I've decided to move him down to F1. I think it's the best decision for him personally. I'm looking good at the minute. I set super. It's probably going to be around the 37. Maybe you have Brockhard here. I would imagine completely missing the final curb. Comes across the line. Still ahead of Brockhard though. If he did catch that curb, I think he would have improved by at least 0.2 of a second there. So Billy, 37.5. But I think in theory that would have been a 37.3 from Billy. It's not too bad. Stephen is back on up. Sorry, got no ID. Just preparing for one. There's much going on out on track. I'm going to have a quick 30-second check of the comments section.
Oh, we've got 10 comments.
Hopefully we don't get Norwich Duck or anybody like that in like last night. If they were genuinely guys that are wanting to join GHR, then I do apologise, but...
Right.
I mean, come on. Will people be able to control the temps on the hypers? Possibly. Not sure, and Kazizzle saying hello. And I've also said... And I'll say hello now. What's doing a lap here?
Dear. Bit of lag from you coming again.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
It's just like it's intermittent.
It's like good for a minute and then you get 10 seconds of rubbish connection and then it kind of fixes itself.
Oh. Try to stay quiet for this qualifying session then.
Well, I don't know, it might repair itself hopefully in the next couple of minutes.
If it's bad in the rest, I'll leave commentary. Because I don't want to be risking my connection.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's good on stream. I don't know. It's just on my end. That's what I'm hearing so far.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if there's been any updates or anything like that. I don't know what's been going on my end. I don't know. Oh, Stephen looks like he's more on a free practice stint here.
Yeah.
To be honest, 37.9. 4 laps on the supers. Goodness me, you're going to be wearing them out. Hope he's going on to set of hypers at ultras. Oh, T-Hawk has crashed off turn 1.
Uh-oh.
Completely losing his front wing. I just saw him on the left side of the track when I think it was Thomas that was coming through. It was Billy that was coming for the Force India. T-Hawk taking the skateboard. He's getting out of the way of the Mercedes that's behind him. That's YBR. But drama for T-Hawk.
Ooh. That was close.
Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. He knew what he was doing there, T-Hawk. I might just feel a little bit judged by, but T-Hawk was well out of the way there, so good respect shown there. Who is on a lap? Well, Stephen could be on a lap. No, he's not. He's
YBR. Just following YBR here throughout this entire lap so far. Looking alright, but he says he's on the supers. Is that right?
Yes, he is.
Oh.
He's definitely on the supers, because I'm doing that on my end as well. Billy, by the way, was 2 tenths up in the middle sector. Not much. He's on a set of supers. So opting the goal, I think it was trying to match a strategy from LK Fox, if you remember. earlier on in F3 this week.
Yes.
Try and match up somebody, but I think he's got damage, has he? Because he's running wide of every single apex here. Thomas goes quicker 35.6.
Good that.
Let's have that. And Billy aborts. Billy aborts. I don't think he was improving there, so good choice there by Billy. Let's come into the pit. YBL in the final corner. Doesn't improve. 36.7. Maybe opting to go on a set of... No, he'll have to qualify on the Ultras, won't he?
Oh, that's a good
He'd
point.
have to qualify on the Ultras at this stage.
Yeah.
Brockhard quickest of the hyper runners. Speaking of which, the new guy, Aphrodikal, got second with a 35.7 on a set of hypers. Not a bad lap.
Yeah.
That's
and
not a bad lap at all.
That was on hypers as well. Yeah, so... Okay, that's good. He's not going to be whizzing off into the distance.
35.5. Packer's gone quickest, 35.5. Just sorry to cut in there. But the American now on top. And T-Hawk down in fifth. This is going to suit him well. If this was the race, of course, and if these were at the finishing positions, Packer would outscore T-Hawk by 7 points. I do believe. Also, that's the flat point as well, so 9 points. 8 points, sorry. Not 7. Yeah, not 9. 8 points. Packer. Just seeing if there's anybody really that's on that Bunty. Not going all lap. Nobody is on a competitive lap here.
Unfortunately not, yeah, they're just still hopefully just doing out laps or whatever, but I don't know, it's kind of like a strange period at the moment out on track for everyone.
Rabiel's coming back in. T-Hawk just coming out of the pit. I think it's better to go on board with somebody that might be like end of the middle sector. Sort of reach. Brockhart might be on lap. Not sure.
He's just slightly down there in that first sector.
I think through the middle there is drive ahead of him. They've got to get a move on. 2 times down. Brockhart could still improve, but on a set of hypers, this will be wearing hypers as well. Nothing big on the thingy. Not really attacking the corner with any vigour and zest there, to be honest. But 2 minutes to go. Brockhart, he could improve. And it's obviously good to see an egg of these drivers on to become better. That's something that is going to be introduced next season. I will come on to more details about that at the end of the stream, which also includes our brand new ball approach and opening the league to further drivers. And by that, I mean, well, you'll have to find out. Packer retires though. Packer retires. Anybody that's like Thomas, Aphrodikal, YBR, they're not going to be on laps here. It's going to be T-Hawk. I think is the only one relatively that could improve. Maybe Kyle. Kyle can improve as well. But just watch out for this. This is going to be very... This is just really intriguing now, because I don't think we're going to get a pole position time. Possibly. We're only going to have 5 cars out on track. With Aphrodikal and YBR in the pits, they can just fire. YBR's came out on an outlap. He doesn't realise there's 50 seconds left. I don't think. So, if I was YBR, I'd be returning back into the pits and retiring that car, to be honest. Or just crossing the line and not completing the lap. T-Hawk, though, is on a lap. Is anybody else on a lap in front of him, though?
In front?
Yeah, Bunty is.
He's weaving
Bunty is, Billy is.
Billy's, yeah, he's definitely on the lap here.
Bunty, Billy, yeah. Bunty's run out of fuel, actually, so... Oh, he's about to run out of fuel. Billy on a set of hypers. Should be looking to improve to around YBR T-Hawk sort of area, I would imagine. But again, not really showing any... I would say... I'm not being like unfair to him, but he's not really attacking the curbs, is he? Attacks that one nicely. Comes across the line, goes 4th ahead of YBR. So I did say YBR T-Hawk area, he's even quicker than that. 35.9 from Billy. Pulls off to the side, he'll retire. YBR not improving, session already done for him. Bunty not improving, but is he going to get in the way of T-Hawk here? I think he might.
Moves up, I think, yeah.
He's not, but he's off the racing line, good. Yeah, well, Stephen 7/10 improvement. That's good luck from him. Carl is the only one we're going to be waiting on. T-Hawk across the line. Go top! Feels it. And do you know what I said? That wasn't going to be a pole position time. Well, that's just bettered me out of that. 35-3 for the two championship contenders. Unless Kyle can do anything here in this final sector, it'll be T-Hawk and Packer on the front row of the grid. On the front row of the grid, the two championship contenders on the front row. That's exactly what we want.
Perfect.
And Thomas in there as well. Very quick driver. Going to develop up, I think, the three-way battle for the win here tonight. I can't really see anyone impacting in this. But Kyle's looking good here. Kyle, I think he's going to nick this, you know. Kyle is going to nick this. That's the final corner. 35. 30. It's 35-7. Hey?
You made a mistake on the last corner.
Now, I know that, but that was a timing glitch completely, because it was about 7/10 quicker on the timing screens than actually meets the eye.
Oh dear.
That's strange. I might have had a glitch there. But T-Hawk 35-3 on a set of hypers. Remember that the hypers will only go around 7 or 8 laps before you'll have to come in. Packer second, Thomas third, Kyle in fourth, Upper Decal in fifth, Billy sixth, YBR, Bunty, or Stephen Brockhard, and sorry I got no ID at the bottom. Quick run through, and I'm going to have a quick run down on the comments for about 30 seconds before my connection decides to die on me. May as well have a check now, and have a check of any messages before we get into the rest. And Packer is streaming as POV if anybody does want to go and watch that. However, we have got Lewis saying hello, LK Racing Esports team, that's Kyle, saying evening. Toad supporting Billy in the comments. S-Boy saying hello as well. I'm cleaner than half of these guys with a fractured wrist, says Lewis. That might be the case for F1, but maybe not for F4. You'd struggle with a fractured wrist in this, if I've got to be honest. But hopefully he does recover and he's back on the new game with us, of course, on F1 2019. Of course, we haven't had the best racing in the last couple of days, but hopefully everyone just gives the chance for a new game and gives the chance to the new owner. It'll be me, solo owner, going forward. With a new admin team that will be appointed next week. And Lewis, Storm, by the way, predictions-wise, going Kyle, Hawk and Thomas. Lewis, well, no surprise there with Kyle, if I've got to be honest, LK Racing. And Packer, Kyle, Thomas for Lewis. Bit of a switch up there. Okay. I am going to go Packer, Thomas, T-Hawk for my top three.
Right.
In any order,
I'm going to go Thomas, Kyle, T-Hawk. I think something's going to happen to Packer here today. Going against the run of form that we've seen in the past couple of races, which he's won most of them. And I think T-Hawk is going to win the championship today. I don't know why, I just have a feeling something's going to happen. Yeah. Even though Packer's quicker in terms of pace throughout the races we've done so far this season.
Yeah. I've just come in for comment. I'm getting a private message here from Glock saying, is he okay to continue in GT Sport? If he's watching the stream or if he decides to watch us back, yes. I'm more than happy for you to continue in GT Sport. And I'll come on to what he said later on. I don't want to mention it across the stream.
Oh, okay.
That's just unprofessional.
Just save it for afterwards. Hopefully
we'll save it for afterwards. Sorry, got no ID by the way on the set of ultras. Everyone going for a set of hypers ultras tonight. Only 11 drivers, so we're going to see a bit of an interesting tactical ploy here, I think, with some of the drivers here tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, Red Bull are wide.
Packer backing up the pack in second there, just causing a bit of controversy in behind. I think YBR, Bunty and Aphrodite might have had contact there actually.
Yeah, and Carl Spahn.
Certainly 2 of them did.
Carl Spahn running under the bridge where the hotel section is. Hopefully he doesn't do that in the race.
Here we go.
This is it.
Season finale of F4 about to begin. My shoulder's going, which is not great.
Must be so nerve-wracking for the top two guys here.
If Packer gets a better start and gets the inside line down into turn 1, I can see him winning this race and winning the championship.
What?
Well, Teok will be quick on those.
Exactly. All my
Microsoft
junior
tyres.
supply. But 5 red lights then are about to go out here in Abu Dhabi for the season finale of GHR GT Sport. GHR F3, F4.
Oh,
Get it.
He's got it. He's got the lead though.
T-Hawk gets the lead. Bunty diving up the inside of Stephen, I think, gaining a couple of positions in behind, but T-Hawk away early on. Packer second. Kylan third around the outside. Thomas is losing it on the inside. He loses it by himself. On the inside, Kirby's done well. He gets front wing damage. That's him out of it, I'm afraid. No one recovering from there. Bunty taking it easily just in behind. Sorry, I've got no ID. Trying to do a switch back there. Well, Stephen just pushing Billy off track there. Not the cleanest bit of racing I've seen from him. Upper decal up in position as well. Thomas, by the way, just spinning by himself. No contact at all with another driver there. Everything clean, apart from Thomason's spin on the inside. YBR going around the outside of upper decal. That's a good move if he can pull that off. But there's a bit of contact there. Yeah, there was a slight bit of contact. I think upper decal just wasn't aware.
Look at this.
That
He's
he
got
was there for Packer. No, I don't think he's going to go around the outside. He switches to the inside. The American down the inside on T-Hawk. Push him off track. T-Hawk side by side, still fighting back. Good move by Packer though, gets the lead. He gets the lead, and that is good still from the American, and he is in pole position. These ultras are going to be operating in a much better temperature compared to the hypers for this first half of the race. So I honestly can see Packer beginning to pull away now, out in front.
Well, you never know.
Eventually he will. Eventually he will pull away. But Packer in front from T-Hawk in second, Kyle in third, YBR in fourth. Apart from Thomas's spin, I think we've had no contact apart from the YBR up for decal incident. Of course, YBR cutting the corner. I think it was just a little bit of wheel banging, just a little bit of a thingy. I have got a bit of a glitch again with the timings. I've got a major glitch.
Oh yeah, I do as well. YBR 1 minute 41 seconds behind. What?
Yeah, we'll just leave it this time because I think it is the game. After decal, by the way, right on the back of YBR, trying to get a move done.
Get T-Hawk
though. And Billy was on the back of old Stephen, but not quite.
T-Hawk right on the back. He's not letting Packer escape. This is great
Thomas,
stuff.
by the way, just coming out pits. He's just coming out of the pits now. There we go. Coming down straight. Here comes T-Hawk. Here comes T-Hawk on Packer, but look at the quite a bit of lag or desync going on my end, I think, possibly. Packer pulling onto the lead. T-Hawk was trying to nick it up the inside there, but not quite. Just wants his run. It is going to be about 0.5 of a second running down the straight. We do apologise, of course, for the timing glitch going on our end. Hopefully it does fix itself, and hopefully it's not a connection issue that's going on. But that, I'm afraid, is definitely not 1.5 seconds to T-Hawk. Because T-Hawk, all of the back is not 600ths off Packer. This is a ridiculous timing glitch that we're going on. I'm going to hide the hood so we can commentate on the action. I think that's best we do that just to solve the timing issues that are going on. So I would say Packer's out in front by about 0.6 of a second. T-Hawk just slamming against the wall slightly, just losing control of the car slightly out of that. Kyle's up to third. And that is YBR in behind in fourth, after decal in fifth, or Stephen in sixth at this stage. But Packer, new fastest lap of the race by YBR, 39.8 at the end of lap 2. On to lap 3 now. Packer leads, T-Hawk second, Kyle in third, and YBR in fourth. I've got the hood off so we can't see the the timing glitches.
Oh,
and it's actually really nice.
Seems to have fixed itself now.
There we go, it has fixed itself. Fantastic. It has fixed itself. 0.5 per second then between Packer and T-Hawk. That's what we like to see, it fixing itself. I think that's the same glitch I had last night actually with F1. And that's what forced me to leave the session. Packer looks like he's got the legs down the straight to defend off T-Hawk, but T-Hawk is closing them in, closing them down, reeling them in. In fact, is he going to go for it to move down the inside? Not quite. And nobody attempting to go for moves. YBR getting very close to the back end of Kyle there. Could have had a bit of decent contact if he wasn't too careful, but he's right on the back of him now for third. He's run down the straight. Apart from Thomas, who's already been into the pits, T-Hawk now going to come in down the inside. That's too late. He hasn't made the corner, and he's going to spin into people if he's not careful. It's a good recovery, and YBR has spun Kyle. Kyle, I think, is moving across on... Kyle just moving across there, I think, on YBR, causing the contact on the rear end. I think he thought he was clear. I didn't quite see that. I was flicking in between guys, if I've got to be honest. But hopefully we got a clearer picture from your end.
Yeah.
Brockhard got forced off in all of that as well. He was further down the field. Kyle was rejoining on track, and I think Brockhard just sensed that he was... yeah.
There was definite contact. Just looked at a replay there.
Was Kyle moving across on YBR into the corner by any chance?
Let me just...
Was the YBR trying to go for a move down the inside and gap not there?
Oh yeah, he was going for... Yeah, it was behind the Red Bull and there was contact.
Behind going for a move, yeah. So we can... I think we can attribute that down to probably a racing incident, to be honest. But... out in front, Packer 8 tenths away. Ultrasoft's wearing a lot better compared to the Hypers at this stage. And Packer's going well out in front. T-Hawk in second, YBR in third. But watch out for Aphrodite. He's 6 tenths off YBR at the minute, but if he's got good closing speed here, he can really try and close in the Austrian driver on YBR. He's obviously not going to have the legs down the straight to catch him. But he is getting closer. Just watch out for a move possibly into the third chicane at the end of this next straight. He's getting closer, but those Hypers begin to wear a bit, I think, from his perspective.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Packer leading. T-Hawk second. Oh, T-Hawk again now breaking himself. He doesn't know his break point there, I don't think. He does not know his break point there at all, the German. And is this what's going to cost him the title? Because at this stage, remember the scenario, Packer would be a point behind T-Hawk as it stands at this stage in the race. But I can guarantee you, if T-Hawk's going for one stop, I think he's going to be a bit out of position. And I honestly think I can see him finishing third or fourth at this stage. I know I'm making presumptions, but I think that's what's going to happen.
There's a long way to go in this race as Billy pits.
Billy's in early. Billy in early. I'd be going for a set of supers if I was Billy coming into the pits here. And that looks like a set of ultras, actually. So a set of ultras with Billy, he can go until about lap 15, I would think, and then probably get another set of ultras out, actually.
Yeah.
So, Billy in. Sorry, I got no ID. Had a moment, I think, through turn 3.
Uh-oh.
Through turn 2 and 3. Might have just lost it slightly. Kyle has gone past him. Stephen's under attack from Bunty in behind, though. Just in front of this. In front of Kyle, and sorry, got no ID. Bunty on a set of Hypers. Stephen on a set of ultras. Top 4 spread out by about 4 seconds at this stage. Here comes Bunty down the inside. He's already got the car done. Just moving across slightly on the line. T-Hawk spun! T-Hawk spun! T-Hawk spun! He's been caught on the curb. He must have got caught on the curb. He's got damage as well. Right side end plate damage for T-Hawk. That is his championship over, surely.
Congratulations, Packer.
I would say continue. I would honestly say continue. Do not say congratulations yet, because anything can still happen in this race. Bunty, by the way, has got past Stephen for fourth. For fifth, sorry. You never know. Packer could crash it at turn 3, the infamous turn 3. He could crash it there. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. We've got another 23, 22 laps, pretty much. T-Hawk, if he makes it to the pits, goes on a set of ultras like Billy has done, he can get back into this race. He's not too far off. He's about 7 seconds off. Bunty, to be honest, completes a clean move around the outside of T-Hawk, who comes into the pits. T-Hawk is in now. So let's see what he decides to do. Let's see what he decides to do. Is that a set of ultras out? That's a set of supers out in his garage. Something being changed as well. The T-Hawk going to be well down. He's going to be, in fact, last here. And miracles have got to occur for the German to win here and follow in the footsteps of Mr. Schumacher in that Ferrari. He has got to perform an absolute miracle. By the way, Kyle on the back of Bunty. Kyle on the back of Bunty. Obviously, Kyle made that mistake earlier on, and he's beginning to kind of go through Bunty. That was a bit.
He didn't move his line.
That was a bit questionable.
He didn't move off his line though. He was saying to the left.
No, it was actually very close to contact, I thought there. He almost like he... I'm not saying he would have brake checked him, but that's what it looked like to me. And I'm not sure if people will comment that in the comment section, but that's what it looked like to me. I think what Bunty was doing was trying to let Kyle through as clean as possible. Him being on a set of hypers, probably coming in this lap, I would imagine, or in a couple of laps' time. But it's just a bit questionable, and I don't think it's the first time I've seen him do it either. Might just have to keep that in. I'm not going to say anything really. I'm not going to attribute it to who. He's going to come into the pits this lap. Yeah.
Oh.
Comes into the pits. Oh, he's missed the pits. He's missed the pits. I think he overjudged that pit lane. Goodness me.
Dear.
Rockhard's in as well. Billy goes up in place. And do you know what? This is all really helping Billy. Everyone ahead now is starting to come back to him. Billy at this stage is 22.3 seconds off. A pit stop round here is what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
19-20 seconds. Billy will be getting into that frame very shortly if he can pass for he got no ID. I honestly feel like Billy, although he's going for two-stop strategy, might come into the lead of the race.
Ooh.
Gap to the lead of 21.7 seconds. He's gaining 6/10 a second. 6/10 through the first sector there alone. And Billy not going for it. I would attack. I would honestly attack and put it up to field mode 4 here, ERS mode 4. Just gets caught on the curb slightly, but he should have. Sorry, got no IDs measure here. Bunty is trying to attack old Steven. Old Steven has got past him, by the way, so he's now up to 5th. Is Billy going to try and lunge it down the inside? He does. Parks it down on the brakes. He gets the car into the corner. He'll park it nicely, and Billy's got that move done. Sorry, got no idea. Aware of Billy just rejoining on track, just over resting the corner a little bit. But it's a good, clean move, and Billy's up to 7th. So good move there from him. And that's exactly what he wanted to do if he wants to try and get at least a top, I would say top 5 finish. He's on for here.
Yeah.
Apple decal into the pits. Carl just struggling slightly at the final corner, by the way. Just got caught on the outside curb. But after decal is in, that is a set of hypers again for Pira Decal. So not sure what is going on. So he's going to be coming out ahead of Sorry Got No ID, I think. He's going to be coming out behind, so he's got clear air actually. So the hypers, this is a bit of a questionable strategy, I think.
Yeah, obviously
It's
doing
going
the
to be
two-stop.
ultras. He must be doing hypers. He must be doing hypers from the start, hypers again, and then ultras. 12 laps, I would say. If he picks in, he's already got. Sorry, got no idea here. Pretty sure. Go on, go for the move. Go for it, my son. Go for it. After decal, closing in, closing in. I don't think he's close enough this time around. Sorry, got no idea. Just aware. Wrecking early into the corner, but sorry, got no idea. This is, I think, his first race of the season. Just wants to be aware. I will give a message out if he starts driving a little bit over aggressively. To be honest, he's in the party with us, so. The Afro decal down the inside. Sorry, got no idea. Not fighting that at all. Clean move up to P6. He goes 3.3 seconds off Billy. So Billy has completed the undercut on him actually. That's good stuff. And he's catching, and Billy is catching old Steven at quite a rate of knots here. Gap to the lead, 19.8 seconds. And that is going to get better and better for Billy at this stage.
Oh gosh. Sideways it goes.
Oh, Steven.
Yes, really pushing. Here's Billy.
Yeah, I think Billy's going to get him here though. Going to get ever closer. Fastest lap of the race, by the way, Thomas, 38.7. He's got the fastest lap point at this stage. 2.9 seconds between Packer and Mabia. Really just over racing the curb slightly, but could he try and move down into the first chicane here? Have a look. Ooh, he's lost a bit of winglet. Winglet coming off the right side end plate there for Billy. Just over attacking it, and I think, and he's trying to go around the outside on the marbles. Not quite. He's making just the wrong decisions at this stage. He's just going to stay in behind. He's got a little bit of foot wing damage. I think, though, that is enough to continue on, to be honest. He should get him here. He should have waited till the straight in the first place. So Billy gets the move, hopefully done down
Oh,
the
Stephen.
inside.
Oh.
But he thinks all Stephen. I think he still thinks all Stephen's in the championship battle. In fact, and he completes the move around the outside. Well, Stephen, I think, got him caught on the curb there, and Billy having the traction off the corner gets past him. However, I'm seeing red X's starting to come up on his name, which means possible desync happening for Billy. But he's up the fourth.
He is indeed.
He's up the fourth, and all Stephen losing his tyres there. Anything close out on track?
Oh.
Oh, up for decal, right on the back actually of all Stephen.
Oh.
Trying to get the move done. Down the inside?
Surely
Nope. YBR's in. YBR into pit, so he's going to be coming out, I would imagine, ahead of T-Hawk here in all of this. Here decal, just got to wait. He's just got to wait on old Stephen. Old Stephen going a lot slower than him. He's just got to wait. He's on a set of hypers. He should get this move done down into turn one, surely. Lay on the brakes. Down he wrecks it down the inside. Doesn't make the corner though.
Oh dear.
Here he joins. It's an illegal move. There's YBR coming out of the pits.
Oh.
That's YBR coming out of the pits, right in behind old Stephen. Is he going to try and dive it down the inside? He does. Old Stephen aware of the danger. YBR completes that move. He's up the fifth.
That was super tight there.
Very close. I thought he was going to be coming out ahead of T-Hawk. Totally wrong with my calculations there. But here with decal getting closer to Billy. Billy now in a bit of a tricky situation. He's 21.3 seconds off the lead now. And that gap is actually extending out with that front wing damage. Internet connection beginning to drop as well for him. Hopefully that's not my internet connection dropping either.
Oh dear.
But never know. But up here with decal right on the back. Ooh, but it's very late. Misses the apex completely, but he's right on the back of him now. Should get the move done. YBR picks up a 3-second time penalty just in behind this. I think up here with decal's got to be wary. I think he's got to try and dive it down the inside and just pick a good braking point for turn one. That's where I would see him getting the move done here.
Look how they all close up on each other. T-Hawk gets the move done, I think there. Yes, he has.
Yeah, easy. I think Sorry got no ID, not even impacting. There's the yellow flag in sector 3. It's Bunty off the track. Bunty off the track. That is just at the beginning of sector 3. And up here with decal.
Oh.
Going sideways. I think there was contact there. Billy was coming into the pits. I think there was contact there, you know. I didn't see it. I can't comment on that. I didn't see it, but I think there might have been contact there. I'm not sure.
Right.
As I say, I will reiterate, I didn't see that. But that's just my take on things, even though if I didn't see it.
And me too.
And there's nothing really happening now out on track.
Oh,
Bunty retires.
Safety car. Safety car.
I hope so. Are we gonna get a safety car like F1? I don't think we will, unless he leaves the session.
Oh, sorry, I got no ID spun. First chicane.
Sorry, I got no ID. How's he spun it there? Oh, I thought he had a left rear puncture.
No, he just, yeah, those tyres just going off there for him.
Well, Ollie Flavel on Twitter. Very funny comment just came up there.
What? What's he said?
I'll read it as soon as we see this three-way battle for A. Rockard, Old Stephen and Billy. Old Stephen ran the outside. Bunty leaves the session. Now are we going to get a safety car or a virtual safety car? Oh, Brockard! Oh my God!
Oh!
Jesus Christ! Outbroke himself completely there. Here comes Billy down the inside of Old Stephen as well. Dives it down the inside. Old Stephen gives him the room. Side by side. And Billy, is he going to complete the move around the outside? No, there's contact. There's contact. Old Stephen at least under the brakes there. He lets him through. Billy is moving up to 8. Just again, a little bit of an over-aggressive driving. Maybe from both of them there. Billy trying to go for a move that maybe wasn't his, but he should have just waited, be patient, get the move done. Old Stephen eventually let him through, so I can't really complain about that. Packer 13.1 seconds out in front. And Ollie Flavel's comment, by the way, don't you love a little rat of a brother that hides your TV remote so you can't play the PS4?
Oh dear.
Billy needs to calm down and pick the overtakes and we'll have a good race. Yeah, I agree on that, Storm. Storm just coming in the comment section there. And sorry got no ID. Pretty much, it's just like the rule Stephen, but he's just caused a little bit of harm to Brockard, who I thought was stopping that on track there. Hopefully not. Hopefully not at all. I'm just having a check of GT Sport. Oh yeah, just people about the new tyre wear settings. Packers in from the lead!
Oh yes.
Packers in from the lead. 12.8 seconds the gap. So remember that gap, Carl's coming in as well. Carl is in and behind, responds. The guy in front coming in. So there we go. So YBR now is going to be in this lead of the race. As Packer gets a front wing change.
Oh. What was that for? Did he?
Packer gets a front wing change. Here's T-Hawk, by the way. This is going to be really interesting. He's under the tunnel, Packer. T-Hawk, I think, is just going to be out ahead here.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's just going to be out ahead. Or is Packer going to have him? No, T-Hawk's just out ahead. But he's on the Hypersofts, remember? Packer's on the Supers, so totally different strategies here. Billy is now the 6th. Billy up the 6th. Everything going his way, I think, there. On that last lap. Well, Stephen getting... sorry, got no ID, spinning. Thomas going into the pits. Brockard's just been in as well. Stephen's been overtaken. Billy now up the 6th. He will have to pit again, I think. Ooh! Ay! Packer! Going down the inside of T-Hawk. T-Hawk just moving across slightly there. I'm not saying it was 2 moves, but if you're just looking for a moment that there could have been contact between the 2 championship leaders.
Yeah, that was a nice overtake.
Nice overtake. It was just a bit questionable, the position of the car, but that's all I'm getting at there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's alright. It's fine.
Don't want to complain. Tonight. Oh wow, F1 2019 multiplayer livestream. Yes. Nice. I'll watch that later.
Oh dear.
So far it's been relatively clean. It's been much cleaner than F1 last night. I cannot wait to start league racing on F1 2019. Oh, Team at Marduk has done a online gameplay with Tom97HD coming out tomorrow, 10 AM. 10 AM. So if you want to have a look at how online multiplayer works, looks fine. T-Hawk miles wide at turn 1.
His tyres are.
He's lost this race. He's lost this race now.
Lost the race, lost the championship.
Brockard, Thomas gets past Brockard. It's 8.
Yeah, we're halfway through this Grand Prix. Exactly.
Oh my god. Jeez, that's actually flown over this race. Yeah, it's actually flown over. Yeah, so Brockard now losing time. I think he's already got no ID. 3-second time penalty. That was for a track extension at the final 2 corners. In between the final 2 corners. Just having a look on Twitter, see if I can see anything about F1 2019, but there's nothing really that meets the eye. I've been seeing some online multiplayer, by the way, from some people at the other German league, and I have got to say, online multiplayer looks like it's working.
Good.
And who on earth is I'm a Toaster in the comment section? Again, these people with no subscribers, I mean, I'm sorry, but come on, grow up.
Hold on. If I'm a Toaster can tell us what his PSN is, then we can identify who that is and find out.
Probably Mr. Fletcher or somebody like that, guarantee you. Or it's just coming up in a recommend the videos and it's a bot account. Which it normally is.
Well, he's got to tell us who he is or he'll be toast. In his toaster.
Yeah, well, T-Hawk's already toast in this race, so that'll make 2 people that's toast in this race. Billy, by the way, has dropped 10 seconds to Kyle, but he is gaining on old Stephen, 4 seconds that gap. And that is really the only closest real sense of a battle, as I think we have seen T-Hawk make a mistake.
Another mistake.
Gap has
Oh,
came
dear.
down by 1.3 seconds. Pole time was a 35 point something.
But most
We've not ever
importantly,
got what the pole time
who
is.
are you? Who are you? I'm a toaster. What's your name
Yeah, I'm
on
just going
PSN?
to the end
Who are
of-
you?
Yeah, pole time by the way, T-Hawk 35.3. 35.3. That's the thing. Just confirm that. T-Hawk now under pressure. Those hypers are going. He's got to come into the pits.
He has to.
I would honestly
surely.
be really surprised if T-Hawk can muster up a top 5 position here.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna be
really
tricky
would
for him.
be surprised. But at this stage, though, he will be winning the championship at this stage.
Oh yeah.
Just thought I'd mention
Yeah.
that. At this stage, he is theoretically in P1, and of course, anything can happen. Still, as we approach sunset here in Abu Dhabi, 16 out of 28, YBR leads, 5.2 seconds from Aphrodika, who's showing. I've got to say,
Oh, he's
and
made a
do you know what? I
mistake.
said that, and he's just made a mistake.
Oh no.
Come on board with him making a mistake. I was just going to credit him to see how well he was actually doing, and then I just see him making a mistake at turn 3. Oh, it's typical that. Typical. No, I'm not going to say he's having a good race. No, he is really. He's having a great debut race. He's kept it clean. That's what's more important, I think, at this stage.
Yeah, for sure. And hello, Felix, who's joined us in the comment section.
Oh, Packer has just gone past Aphrodika down the straight. It was literally Pinatubo going past Lope Fernandez at Royal Ascot in the Chesham Stakes
T-Hawk.
today. Packer is
Oh.
up to P2. Kyle is up to P4.
Whoa. They didn't make contact there.
I didn't see that. I was too busy focusing more with Packer and Aphrodika
That was
there.
so
But we are
tight.
getting battles, which is good, which is what we lacked in, I think, last week, certainly.
Yeah.
Hopefully my ID
Oh,
R8
safety car,
wouldn't be...
please. Yes,
Sorry, got no
retired.
ID out the race.
Safety
Hopefully we'll
car.
get a comment off him.
Safety
He
car.
could leave the session and give us a safety car, even though I'm not going to want that at all. But yeah, Lawhead's by the way coming in and saying hopefully my IVR8 won't be an a-hole tomorrow. It could be more to do with the driver, but who knows? Who knows?
T-Hawk's in.
And just thought, yeah, T-Hawk into the pits eventually. So that's on lap 17 out of 28 he's coming into the pits really there. Oh my god. He's just pushed him onto the grass. What an idiot.
What?
What an absolute idiot.
What?
GT Sport. That was GT Sport I was looking at.
What? GT, that's tomorrow.
The World Tour, the World Tour.
What? World Tour of
GT Sport
what?
World Tour. The
What's
GT
that?
Sport World Tour.
What's
They're
that?
doing the World Tour. There's the World Series at the Nürburgring.
What? I'm confused. I don't even know what that is. But anyway.
There's cleaner driving in GHR GT Sport. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a good thing. Well, not for them, but
That is a good thing. Yeah, I was about to say, by the way, I am going to be commentating next Saturday. And it's not on F1 2019 either.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Thomas down the inside, Thomas down the
There's
inside on old Stephen. Push him off track slightly, old Stephen tries to get the move done, but Thomas keeps it nice and clean and gets that move done. But for how long? Because old Stephen's going to have a come back at him here in the DRS. Look at the speed advantage.
Come on,
DRS
Stephen.
has got.
Go on,
Old
Stephen.
Stephen around the outside, Thomas down the inside, overshoots the corner slightly, just puts old Stephen off. Give him the camber of the corner though, they kept it clean through that, and Thomas holds the position. Still in sixth. Yeah, I am commentating next Saturday, by the way. I am going to be foraging for the final 3 weeks of the season on TTG Project Cars.
Ah.
So if you don't hear of me on a Saturday, that is why. 8 o'clock it is on. And Malka's live currently at the minute.
Fantastic. Oh, and there's another are, and I think you've seen the same thing as I have there.
I am Toaster is Valtteri.
Ah.
I think you should merge F3 with F4. I'm coming on to the moves about tiers at the end, so stay tuned for that because it's very interesting, and we're going to be making full use of the F2 cars. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to ruin anything. I might have announced it a couple of weeks ago. Just go trailing back through the streams. I might have announced it a couple of weeks ago. But I'll give you an update on it. But currently, YBR out in front. YBR out in front. 5.4 seconds, holding that gap nicely to Packer, who is going much better on those tyres. These guys are going to be on to the end. Carl's on for third. Billy, I think, should be coming into the pits soon.
Yeah.
Could he get those to the end? He could get those to the end, but he's got to manage his tyres so well. Because if not, it'll be like a Deneen Sealer sort of approach.
Yeah, of course.
T's changed next season, so F4 will not be F4. Yeah, Storm, just coming on to what I'm going to be saying really at the end of this stream in terms of how we are going to be splitting the league up in terms of tiers and creation of something new.
Oh.
We'll find out at the end what my plan is. All will be revealed.
2 Ferraris battling now.
Yep, Teal'c on the back of old Stephen. They've already wrapped up the constructors, have they?
Think so. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Stephen. Excellent. Let's through T-Hawk.
Yeah, gets out of the way.
That's nice sportsmanship between the two teammates.
Yeah, old Stephen's tyre's actually going quite blistering down the left front. Right down the rim of the tyre, almost. Not through the middle of the tyre, on the rim of the tyre. Never seen that before. How can you get blistering around the rim of the tyre? I do not know.
Very strange.
But yeah, F1 2019, if you do want some juicy details about that, I will be there. My Tuesdays are now free, by the way, and I'm hoping Tuesday I can give you a massive update of what we're going to be doing on F1 2019. And you might even see some gameplay footage as well.
Ah.
So all I'm saying, if everything's fine, and I get the Legends Edition and it loads in okay, and I can stream, and my connection's fine, then we should be fine. Billy just losing the tyres a little bit now. Yeah, 3 second time penalty. He's just picking up the ball. The bollard's gone flying like Hamilton in FP2, I think it was, in France the weekend. Billy's going to come in the pits. Billy's in.
And he's in.
Billy in comfortably. It's going to be putting him down in 8th place. I wouldn't be too disheartened. I'd be going on a set of hypers, to be honest, at this stage.
Oh yeah, and T-Hawk, that could be crucial. Fastest lap.
Billy's gone on a set of supers. He could have just went back on another set of ultras.
Maybe he didn't have any extra
Stay out,
ultras.
well, Billy. Stay out. Stay out. Because old Stephen, his tyres are wearing quite considerably. I think you could get them before the end. And much fresher tyres, Billy. CI Zion's, by the way, coming into the comments. That is high 65, I do believe, from one of the earlier streams a couple of weeks ago. And he is one of the drivers that's going to be joining us on F1 2019. So if you're expecting some juicy details, he'll come at the end of the stream for myself.
Ooh.
High 586 is his name. I'm just calling you High 5. Might be High 10s if he does well next season. Dan Bellil too slow. If he doesn't.
Oh.
There's not much going on. We may as well try and enlighten the thingy. Packer has closed slightly on YBR. It's still 4.4 seconds. That gap is not closing at the rate we would have been expecting it to. Teal'c will close that gap down to Thomas, who is thingy. By the way, Opera Decal, I know he's 11.7 seconds off Kyle.
Yeah.
But he's in 4th place. That's what you got to think. He's in 4th at the minute. having a really nice, clean debut. That's what we like to see.
Indeed. What happened to YBR? What happened to YBR?
Is that in front?
Yeah, nothing bad. I mean, he did spin in qualifying, but he's having a good race.
Is that in front? What happened to YBR? I don't know.
What's happening? Because he is not going as quickly as
4 seconds.
Paka.
T-Hawk, watch out for T-Hawk on Thomas here. T-Hawk, look at the speed. I can already see this could be a move done. T-Hawk, down the inside. Yes. Down the inside, locks up, gets the move done. Thomas gives him the room. He's going to go switch back, and Thomas, beautiful switch back if he can try and get this move done. It's going to be side by side. Thomas is going to be on the inside of him. T-Hawk on the outside line. T-Hawk just coming across him slightly. Thomas, little bit of contact. Not too much contact, and Thomas is back through up to 5th. Not too much contact, there was just a bit of wheel banging there. Oh, Thomas overristed it slightly. T-Hawk back down the inside, not quite. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Thomas and T-Hawk, though, this is the only battle going out on track. Thank God we've got a battle going on out on track.
And that's for the championship.
F4 being saved for the battle tonight.
That's for the championship, that is, if he gets past. He's got an extra point for fastest lap.
Second, 18, and that'll be 10. 11,
yeah. So he'll be
is it
leading
going to come
by
down to a point at the end of this season? It can't.
It will, if he gets past here, then T-Hawk will win the championship by 1 point. But
what about somebody spins ahead?
Well, if Paka spins ahead, then
what about
it's all
T-Hawk
over.
spins?
Well, it's all over then.
T-Hawk, he's just over-racing it slightly, I think. Maybe the pressure of him being in the lead of this championship battle at this stage. I'll just confirm this, at this stage, fastest lap with T-Hawk, that'll be an extra point. It'll be 9 points, 18. Packer's going to take the title by 1 point live at this stage. Packer will take the championship by a point. Just thought I'd make that clear. That is just me. That is just me doing live maths.
Yeah, or it could all change if T-Hawk gets past, then T-Hawk will win the championship by 1 point.
Packer could get past YBR and end it all. He's closing in 3.7 seconds.
T-Hawk.
I always get very nervous into this corner. Thomas defending that well. T-Hawk was always going to be at the back foot there, trying to go around the outside. Thomas defending well. Those ultra softs will be starting to wear at the same rate as Thomas soon, I would think.
Yeah.
So T-Hawk has really got to make it count now, rather than later on in the race where we could be losing the positions. He's got to be doing that. 3.3, by the way, for Packer. 3.3. Thomas, if he keeps on holding up T-Hawk and then Packer gets past YBR, it's all over. It'll be 15 points, 14 points including T-Hawk's. 3 second time apparently there for T-Hawk as well. Oh, Stephen is in. Billy, now up to 7th.
Oh.
Billy driving well. His strategy again a little bit weird, but I think Billy doing well. He's in 7th. Again, showing why the step down was needed, I think.
Yeah.
Tonight.
T-Hawk closing. He's got to close there. DRS enables. Watch the closing speed.
Not close. Not close at all here. Way off. Yeah, not close enough. Second half of the straight. Again, he's not close enough. He got caught in the inside curve there. 4/10's not enough, I don't think, to close in at this stage. This straight's shorter than the other one, so... But Packer, having the pace on YBR. YBR's tyres will obviously be starting to go in. Packer, I think, is on for this race win.
Yeah.
But I'm still fascinated by this battle between Thomas and T-Hawk. I'm still really fascinated by this.
Oh.
Pardon me, that wasn't, that was unavoidable, that one. I remember when he drove in F1s, his Valtteri. I remember too.
He did.
Is that how old I actually am? Oh my god.
I mean,
Super softs for Thomas beginning to wear. Now, under 2 seconds, Packer. Thomas is still holding T-Hawk up. This is getting desperate now. This is gonna have to be desperate stuff from T-Hawk. 5 laps to go. He cannot afford. Oh, Thomas is gonna spin!
Oh my
Thomas has got on the inside curve!
Shut up! Where's your
T-Hawk! Thomas spins on the inside curve at turn 3. It claims a victim. And T-Hawk now, at this stage, Thomas is the one that bottles it through turn 3. Now, what does that do to the championship standings? It puts, if Packer does not close in a YBR, T-Hawk will scrape this by a point. But I'm going to have a look at the penalties now. YBR has got 4 penalties. Packer has not even got a penalty. He's got 2 warnings. Fantastic stuff. Kyle, 2 warnings as well. Aphrodikal, a penalty. T-Hawk, a penalty. Thomas, 2 penalties. Music to T-Hawk's ears there. Billy, 4 penalties. Oh, Stephen on a warning. Brockhard having a stop go, but he's already served that. And that is it.
Wow.
1.1 seconds. Packer has got to get this done. This is it.
Yeah. Anything can happen though.
If it could not boil down to a more crescendo than this. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Get your popcorn, get your whatever your beverage is at the ready. Because I think if Packer gets past YBR, that's it. Game over. There is no way T-Hawk can catch 8 seconds to Aphrodikal unless he spins.
Yeah, but you never know with YBR.
In the past.
Anything can happen when these guys battle out ahead.
Kyle could close up and win it all. Win this race, that is.
Goodness.
But YBR's struggling. YBR's struggling. This is Packer's opportunity to take it here. He is going to try and take it here. Is he going to try and RKO him down the inside? We'll have to see. YBR, Packer, he's just going to back up. YBR dives to the inside, that's going to force him up, but Packer, I think, not being aware, he has just taken it very cautiously. He knows YBR tyres are going, but if I was him, I'd be trying to get past sooner rather than later, because, you know, Kyle, 7 seconds off, that gap is already closed by 7/10 of a second. More holding up will just bring Kyle into play.
Oh my goodness.
Cup of tea, cup of milk. Who knows what you could have as your beverage, as CI Zeons is in the comment section there. Packer, I think, turn 1, you're going to see a move. Oh, possibly final corner, YBR, Packer. Oh, no! No! YBR losing control of the car. He's managed to somehow recover that out of the pits, and Packer's now into the lead. Packer's into the lead, but he's got front wing damage. 3 laps to go. He's got front wing damage. This is not good, and YBR's tyres are going. YBR's tyres are going. Nearly spun again. It just brings Packer back a second buffer out in front. This is going to get interesting.
Look at Kyle. That gap was 7 seconds. It's now 2.
Kyle, it was 7 seconds. It's now 3.6 separating the top 3. Mainly due to that contact between Packer and YBR. But Packer has got that breathing room. 1.4 seconds now out in front. YBR second, Kyle in third. Not really impacting at this stage. But, oh, this is going to be so close come the end. 1 point can swing it. If Packer does not get a penalty, he will win. There's a yellow flag in sector 1.
Billy has spun.
Billy.
Oh,
that is a turn 3. That's a turn 3. Keep on continuing. Billy's got old Stephen behind him on a set of hypers. Oh, and the
How's he gone?
That was deserved. That 10 seconds down.
Did he cut the corner? Oh.
So Packer's got damage. Left on empty. Billy retires from the race. Brockhard leads as well. No impacting on the result for the championship. 2 laps to go. What's more affected at this stage? Packer's wing damage or YBR's tyres? I think YBR's tyres.
There's more concern on YBR's tyres, yeah, that's for sure.
This is unbelievable. Kyle's closing in. T-Hawk's not going to get close to Aphrodikal. It could all throw up. This could all go
Oh my goodness.
Tell you, but Packer at this stage, if he doesn't lose it these last 2 laps, he's going to win.
His front wing looks fine though on my screen.
Left side end plate.
Yeah,
Winglets missing.
Well, not on
I
my
think there's
screen.
2 winglets missing on there.
Yeah, no, it looks okay. It's like light green damage, orange perhaps.
Z
At worst.
Z3 being the curse of Billy's race there, I think, in the comment section, sadly. Shouting, come on Billy, in the comments, and then 3 minutes later, he's stealing it.
Oh.
Which is a shame. He was going well. And just to spin a turn 3, I think, was just his end point, really, at that. Carl on the back of YBR, I don't think we're going to see a move here. It's going to be final lap stuff. Packer, though, 2.7 seconds out in front. YBR and Kyle make contact, and one of them's out of the race. It's not going to still be enough for the title.
Yeah, but remember, YBR and
It's
Kyle
not gonna
did
be
make
enough.
contact. They did already make contact before in this race.
Did? 3.1 seconds. Packer's got breathing room. He can just take his time now, I think. Just save that wing damage. Just save those tyres. I think he's got this. It's YBR.
Oh my goodness.
Here comes Kyle down his inside. Oh, and you know,
Oh,
really
what a
swapped the right
shocking
side end
camera
plate
angle.
off him. Kyle
Oh,
is
shocking.
probably fuming with that. He's probably going to complain after this race, saying, what on earth was YBR doing on the second last lap? Final lap in GHR F4. T-Hawks race ending early on, I think. And his championship battle is Kyle now going to dive it down the inside of YBR into turn 1, not quite. But Packer 3.8 seconds out in front. The American has got this. And, if I'm right in saying, the first ever American to be crowned champion in either GHR, FRL or TFRL. I think I'm correct in saying that.
Yes. That is for sure.
So history being made here. History being made here if it all stays the same. YBR, Kyle getting very close. Just checking the penalties briefly. YBR's got plenty of penalties. Kyle's already passed him, Julie. Ran the outside line. YBR, I don't think he should defend this, but he is. He does it back down the inside, pops the apex. Oh, and somehow YBR's got back past. And Kyle now losing it completely.
Whoa.
It's a pity there's not another 10 laps or so, because this could change up into upper decal and T or catching. Here comes Kyle very late on the brakes. YBR has been so careful on those stuff. They're going to puncture at any minute. We're going to see a C last lap.
Oh!
Second last corner, contact. YBR just going a little bit slow. Carl's got to be aware of that. But Packer is coming around the final couple of corners.
Oh,
now
he's lost
the
it!
grandstand section. YBR's lost it! YBR's lost it! YBR loses control of the car. That gifts Kyle second place. But coming round the final corner, Packer is going to win, the first American to be crowned champion here in GHR. He wins. Kyle is going to be in second place. YBR's tyres have managed to go to the end somehow. But with the penalties, this could all throw it up.
Hold on.
This is not over. But T-Hawk has got penalties, remember, I do think.
Ah.
I think. We'll have a
Got
look.
2, maybe.
T-Hawk coming across the line. No.
Ah. Oh.
No,
missed out
changing the
on-
result.
Ah.
Thomas is going to be coming across the line in 6th, or Stephen's going to be 7th. So Thomas across the line in 6th, or Stephen going to be coming across the line in 7th. So Packer takes the title here from an unpromising position, 8 points behind going into this. He's now came out on top by, I make it, possibly 6 points or 7 points.
Wow.
I think.
What a race.
Unbelievable,
There's the
Jeff.
champion.
Unbelievable. Oh god, that was not me. That was not me. That was my foot moving against my radiator. If you heard that in the background.
There we go. The results.
That is the rundown of the order. Packer coming out on top. I think Kyle will be second and be happy with second place in the end there.
Oh yeah.
Decal gets third. So he's on the podium on his debut. Clean race from him, good to see. YBR 4th, T-Hawk in 5th, Thomas in 6th, Stephen in 7th, Brocard 8th. Billy, unfortunately, in 9th. I think he could have got probably 7th there, if I've got to be honest. But judging by the penalties, that might not have been the case. Sorry, I got no idea in 10th, picking up that final point. And Bunty, out the points. There had to be one, it was him.
Yep.
Not all drivers can get points, sadly, in that race.
Unfortunately not. So yes, now it's time for the celebrations.
Oh, is this where I get to take out people?
Yes.
And let out my pent-up rage from last night? Oh, yes. And my connection seems fine now, look at that. 5-bar, beautiful.
It fixed itself, I think, around about the time the race started.
Well, that's just strange. That's strange. 12 seconds penalties I shouldn't have. Game glitches, then I went wide, and then I get a penalty. Lewis got the top 2 right in predictions as well.
Oh, excellent.
But after interviews, by the way, I just want to entice everyone in. F1 2019 update coming. Very happy to introduce some of the stuff that's going to be introduced. And the first thing...
Oh.
Will... Oh?
Yeah.
Are you off?
No, go on.
The first thing I am going to be talking about on F1 2019 tonight in the stream is assists. But we'll wait until the interviews for that. After the interviews.
Yes.
That could be anything. Everyone's now going to be guessing, saying,
Definitely.
"Oh, assist."
Well, let's first of all unmute everyone, as we do, and invite people. Right. I'm not too sure about that. I'll invite everyone in, and hopefully we'll hear from the people. Right, Stephen. Ruben's still on Fortnite, which is very strange. Right, I just suggested people. Excellent.
Jack's just invited me to a party, by the way.
Nah.
In fact, that's probably something important. I can't find the livery. It's like 20 past 8.
20 past 8. Yeah. He's already probably been taken out with his connection. That's what you got to think.
Oh, dear.
What was it? DRL? Let's go tune in. Drone
DRL.
racing? No, I definitely didn't search that, but alright. The drone racing.
Right, so the party has been filled up by racers of the Grand Prix that has just finished. So, let's start off then with our race winner and newly crowned champion. Packer Backer, congratulations!
Thank you.
What a drive, what a performance. I mean, coming into this season, looking back on it all, you joined halfway through. It was the British Grand Prix, and you put in a great performance there. And of course, we were thinking about promoting you to F3, but you couldn't make those days because of the difference in times and everything, with you being located across the pond, as it were. But wow, what a comeback. I think you were like 50 or 60 points behind the championship leader, and you've just relentlessly won Grand Prix to get you in the position to be within striking distance, which was 8 points. And well, you've done it. So gotta applaud you on that. But talk us through how that race went for you.
It went pretty well. I got a decent start on lap 1. I was able to get past T-Hawk, who had a better start on the hypers. And then I kind of just ran my race, tried not to get involved with anybody else. And right before, like, the same lap as my pit stop, I actually half spun into a wall and broke my front wing. So that kind of sucked. And I'm afraid I lost the championship just because of that. And then I was just able to pit for supers and get going.
Yeah, and of course when you did get going, the objective was to try and close in and overtake YBR, which you did do so, but there was a bit of troubles in that last corner with YBR going sideways, losing the grip on those tyres. That must have been very scary for you when that happened.
Yeah, like halfway through, or like at the hairpin, I saw him and I was able to get close enough. It was like 0.8. I was able to get DRS, but not able to pass on the 2 long straights. And he was just all over the racetrack from there. And then he kind of half spun into me, and I broke my front wing again.
But thankfully enough, you got to the end of the race. You didn't have any penalties. I don't think you even got a warning. Superb drive. Oh my gosh. Superb performance from yourself. And yeah, I mean, how can you top this performance for next season? Do you think?
Maybe participating in the first 4 races also.
Yeah, that would help a lot. But yeah, I think you're going to be great going into the new game. Of course, we cannot wait for you to show us what you have on the new game, of course. And yeah, massive congratulations once again. A shame, of course, that Sauber couldn't do as well in the constructors, but I think you won't be too upset about that, because wow, what a season it's been for you. What a half a season it's been effectively for you. And yeah, who knows? I mean, it'd be interesting to see what you can do over a full season, as you proved to us that you are a very great driver. Looking forward to the future in this league. So yes, thank you very much for signing up for GHR in the first place. And yeah, we cannot wait to see you on the new game. So congratulations. You can go off and celebrate now in however you'd like to. Yeah, I don't think you can drink, so well, drink water or some
fruit juice.
Yeah,
I
very highly recommended. Oh, would you?
How's he? How? Oh no. Oh no. What's
Alright, so next up is... oh, I can't do these.
James! Oh dear.
So, next up. Oh, would you just stop?
And welcome to Global Hawk Racing. Oh, some sexy sounding bikes.
Yeah, I think next... oh my god.
Just on a bulb under the time over there. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Whatever that was. Thank you.
I'm being pushed by no Stephen.
I took a drift in it, what is it? Too bad drift.
I say we get someone else in for interviews. I reckon we get Dodd. Since you're the pit engineer.
What? Let's go back.
Pit engineer. Oh, get in there, boys. 6th and 7th. They've done well.
Okay then. Cheers, James. Cheers.
I thought you said okay then. Wait, can you drive backwards?
Yeah, that's better. There's no
cheers
rules
for
of
the
flight.
info, James.
There's no rules of flight on, so yeah, you should go too.
Oh my god, I've killed someone.
I've killed Bill Stephen.
Oh yeah, you tell me as well into a corner.
That's about everyone's not going backwards.
My best killed me.
T-Hawk, how was your race? Let's do the interview. Let's
My
continue.
race.
Oh no, not T-Hawk. Yes. Whoever was next, how was your race?
Me.
Talk us through
My
it.
race.
Yes, your
my
race.
Splendid little race was dramatic. I had a Mercedes, the chicane somewhere on the track. Thought it was a good idea to try and stick his nose where there wasn't a gap, spin me around. And then, yeah, I just kind of fought back. I wasn't originally going to do a 2-stop just to be on the safe side, but obviously then after that, I've already got 10 seconds, so I was going to be like 30 seconds back or whatever it would be. So I went onto a 1-stop and then just basically saved my tyres. I was catching the Sauber pretty much all race until there was the other, I think, yeah, the same Mercedes in fact. But it was a good idea to try and park it on every apex in the entirety of the F1 calendar. And I got, I think, got orange wing both sides, has no end plate, so I look like a Formula 1 2019 car. Yeah, I mean, I should have really won that if I wasn't spun round and had half my front wing scattered around Abu Dhabi.
Yes, we did catch that unfortunate spin that you had. So yeah, stewards will look into it, of course. But yeah, I mean, a great end to the season, of course, for you with your recent results. So yeah, looking. Oh my god! So how do you think you'll get on the new game?
Well, new game, obviously, it's supposed to be different handling. Obviously, I think the ballast has gone and stuff like that, so it'll be interesting. Obviously, I'm getting it on the Tuesday, so hopefully I can get a bit of a head start and just see where we go, really. Now, until the new game, like, obviously, all the F1 leagues have now disintegrated until, like, well, the new game comes out. So, main focus will be on GT Sport, and then, you know, once F1 2019 comes out, we'll see where we are and we'll work from there.
Excellent. Well,
Indeed.
good luck on the new game, of course. And yeah, I better move on to the next person before I get interrupted again.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Right. T-Hawk. Is it T-Hawk next, or is it someone else?
Just me.
Third place, I think, was McLaren. I think third.
Yeah, but he isn't here.
Right, someone else has to do the interviews, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, Alpha Decal's not here, so T-Hawk, how was your race?
It's a serious question.
It is.
Okay. Well, I've just lost the championship, so obviously my race was fantastic.
Well, I know that, but talk us how it went out there, because I think pretty much from the get-go you were on the back foot.
Well, I mean, at the start, obviously, because I had the hyper soft tires, I got off the line better than Pekka. But when I lost out a little bit in the first sector, and I knew all I had to do is keep him behind me on the straights and I would pull off into the distance. And then I was just so stupid and let him sell me a dummy on the second straight. And then he was just like a roadblock to me and I couldn't really get past. And of course then a couple of laps later, in the first chicane, actually the second chicane, I don't know which chicane, some chicane, I, because of reasons that I can't understand, simply spun around, although I had no throttle input whatsoever. And from that moment on my race was pretty much done.
Yeah, which is a shame, obviously you're losing the championship tonight, but you should be proud of the performance that you have put in this season, of course. obviously wasn't good enough to win the championship, but still, I think second place in the championship deserves a bit of credit, for sure. Still a very good season from your perspective.
Well, I see it that way. I'm the first person in the championship that has a 4 pace, so that's something good.
Yeah, it is something good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Obviously, Packer being quicker, and an American, obviously, as well. I don't think we've had confirmation from you if you're going to be signing up for the new game, but are you going to be signing up for the new game?
No. Am I going to be signing up for the new game?
I don't know, you tell me.
Like, I know. Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
I think it would be wise for me to sign up for a new game, because now that we finally get rid of that stupid ballast, the cars are probably going to be a little bit more understeamy, and I love that. I think next game it's going to fit my driving style quite well.
Yeah, I've seen some of the multiplayer footage from online multiplayer, and it does look like it's fixed and everything's working fine, so that's a good spot, at least. What are your aspirations going into the new season? Have you got any particular goals in mind?
Simply enough, I want to avoid making the same mistakes that I did that season, and obviously the end goal is to win the championship.
Hopefully you can go one better, and you never know, you might come up against Packer next season in the same tier once again. Try and get retribution. That'd be ideal.
Oh, I hope so.
That would be ideal indeed. But of course, we're going to be seeing... Wait, hang on, I've lost a position. What? Ah. But yeah, playing QT Hulk in the meantime. I'm not sure if Ballboy is back to complete the rest of the interview. I really hope he is.
I think he isn't.
I think he isn't either. Have we got anyone else to interview?
Or Steven.
Mitchell Dodd.
Old Stephen and Mr. Mitchell Dodd, yeah. I think it's old Stephen first, finishing ahead of him.
Why me?
Because we want to know how you crashed it.
I mean, if you want that, for sure.
Wow.
I'll check I'm going the right way.
Oh, Stephen. Okay.
It is old Stephen, if old Stephen is there.
Yep, I'm here.
That's a brilliant introduction for your interview. Hello, old Stephen. How was your qualifying on the race?
Absolutely rubbish. I've got no pace and I'm depressed.
Depressed? How come you're depressed?
Because just nothing went right again. I've got no pace whatsoever.
Yeah, which I mean is a real shame. If we can get somebody else in this box action, by the way, it'd be fantastic.
What?
I might have blocked in Ballboy.
Ah.
But yeah, talk us through how it went out there, because obviously it was not the best race from you. Did you have any positive moments in that race? Which you could take out for that and improve on?
Probably just taking past Brocker, but that's about it really. It was pretty dull, to be honest. Getting overtook. Trying not to be aggressive whenever I'm behind someone, and trying not to get damaged off other people and stuff, and trying not to get penalties, which is a nightmare around here. I think I only got one warning anyway.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I did. I can confirm that you did get only one warning, which was actually very good, especially around this track as well.
Yeah, I just hope the new game it suits my driving style rather than this game.
Yeah, I definitely think. Obviously, I think a lot of people will be thinking like that. To be honest, will the game suit my driving style? Apparently, the handling is quite different to this game, so that's what I've been seeing in reviews, anyways. As the box have been completed. But obviously, you're saying Moving on to the next game. Are you going to be signing up?
If you're asking me this right now, I'd probably say it's 50-50, but tomorrow's a new day and I'll probably will sign up.
That is great to hear, because I'm sure you'll be very excited at what I'll be announcing at the end of the stream regarding drivers who struggle in the mainstream getting a new opportunity to shine. That is the main thing, the main theme I want to go for next season. But in the meantime, Will Stephen, thank you very much for the interview.
Can I just say well done, T-Hawk, for the constructors tonight.
Yeah, man, well done yourself. I mean, it always needs 2 drivers to win the constructors.
Yeah, even though I missed 2 races.
Yeah, still incredible job you've done. Real proud of you.
And one more last thing again. Thank you, you and Ball Boy, for everything that you've done, even though it's trying at times. But in my own opinion, I really appreciate what you do for this league and everyone in it.
Well, as I said on the F3 stream, it's not you that should be thanking us, it's we that should be thanking you, because without the drivers showing commitment to the league, we wouldn't have GHR. It's as simple as that.
Well, we still need somebody running it, and you two are doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, obviously we do need still somebody running it, and I'll come on to the new changes in just a second. Have we got... Sorry, I got no ID here. Has he left? He's left! Oh, ridiculous. Oh, well, we've got Storm here. Storm, how would you
I can, oh.
No response.
Yeah, I could go through Dod's race as I was, of course, in the payment. Dod was struggling on tyres. Yeah, getting quite a lot of oversteer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it, and it was just more experience, I guess. But yeah, I think he lost it in the first sector and then just hit the wall. Quite a common mistake that I've seen. So yeah, it's nothing too major. But yeah, it's fine then.
Yeah, which is a shame. I think he did struggle tonight, if I've got to be honest, looking at the racing that happened out on track. I wish he was here to interview, but sadly not, which means...
Does make a good pit engineer.
A pit engineer? Get him! Yes!
Oh dear.
Oh crap, I've used up all my EOS. Oh. But there's nobody else here, does anybody want to have exclusive news on GHR F1 2019?
No.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
What do you mean no? Who said no? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, you're out of the league, goodbye.
Discuss that.
Okay, I won't go either way. See ya.
But, yeah, so the first thing I wanted to talk about for GHR F1 2019 is assists. Now, this is a big stumbling point for us. We are going to be changing the way that we run the league, and this is creating different sections of the league. Thank you very much. This will be creating different sections of the league, so more drivers will be able to apply their craft. So that means we are going to be having 3 different categories for assists next season, and if you're a brainiac like I am, you can probably work out those 3. They are no assists, restricted assists, and all assists. All assists. Bulbo, you're back. Hearing all assists, I think, has brought them back there.
So basically, we're going to have 3 leagues.
We're not going to have 3 leagues as such. We're going to have tiers that are based around those 3 ideas, really.
So the tiers are going to be based on the assists and not on the
Yeah,
pace
they're
of
going to
drivers.
be based on the assists of the driver, but not only that, they're also going to be based on the pace and the overall skill ability of the driver as well. So racecraft will be taken into consideration as well as pace.
So that probably means that we will also have multiple tiers per assist tier.
Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that is the case. I'm very positive about the amount of sign-ups we should be getting, but obviously, well, you never know. Nothing's a certainty in league racing now, is it? I'm not really building up my hopes, but I think we have to be quite realistic. We have to be providing for something that the drivers would want, and I think although it could be a divisive issue, I think it's the way to go for sure. So that is an update on assists. No assist league, there's no scheduling or anything being sorted out yet. That will come in the next couple of days or so, when we finalise all the details. But assists, that leads on to my next announcement, which is the GHR F1 Academy. And this is going to be a brand new league cum system that is going to be put into place for next season, and the academy is for those drivers who struggle in the mainstream but want to race in a clean and competitive environment. And hopefully we are going to be getting more than one tier of academy. That is what I'm hoping for in the first season. How it's going to work is that people may say, oh, it's just a replacement for F4. It is not a replacement for F4 whatsoever. This is going to be it's going to be essentially a new driver's step, their first step into racing in GHR. So, first step being F2 cars. The academy will run on F2 cars. The drivers in there will have their own academy license. The academy license essentially is the super license built within the game, just with a different name and a bit more fancy stuff from my perspective. But each driver will get their own academy license regarding that. And then, what was the other thing I was going to comment to about the academy? Yeah, hopefully what is hopeful that we're going to be getting different tiers. Hopefully we can get different tiers for that. And at the end of the season within the academy, those drivers deemed to be clean and competitive and fit within the mainstream come the end of the season will get their opportunity in the mainstream leagues for the second season. They'll automatically qualify for and be placed up into the mainstream league. So that'll be either no assists, strict assists, or all assists. Anybody that fails to qualify for their academy license will be put under a review, and you will have to complete a second season in the academy. We cannot give you your super license until you prove to us that you are deserving of it. And I think that's where we went wrong with the racecraft issues that we've had in the past couple of weeks and the past couple of months, for that example. But that is the academy. I think it's going to be quite good to run.
I don't want to sound rude, but I can't wait to see how that's going to fail. Because obviously the idea is perfect and so on, but I don't know many leagues that do the same. So it's kind of a new area, which obviously involves a lot of risks. So
it does involve a lot of risks, but essentially this concept idea is taken from another league that I commentate on. They do it on their Project Cars 2 side, so it's pretty much a similar approach, but this time it's going to be on the F1 side. And I know how that system works, and I know the ins and outs of that, and I know how that'll work. So we just need to really put down the plans, release it to everyone that will be in the academy, see what they make of it. If they agree, fine. If they disagree and they want improvements, then obviously we'll back up on that and change things around on that. But that is the current plan, what I've just announced there. Anything else on F1 2019 that I can have a look at? Hopefully, we are going to be using the leagues feature for all leagues this season. But, however, I think the downside to that is, A, you can't have any reserves in, unless you kick out a driver. Or B, you can only set up one league at a time. So that means my plan of having separate leagues, essentially, for each league is out the window. So like GHR F1 will get their own, GHR F2 will get their own, etc, etc.
Well, I mean, you could just ask the admins to set up different leagues.
Could do, yeah. That's a workaround that I'm thinking of doing. So, yeah. There isn't really much that I can go into detail unless we know more about the game and everything. But as I say, more update will come on Tuesday. And certainly it's going to be interesting to see what the gameplay is like. Hopefully I'm going to be providing some gameplay for you on Tuesday evening. Hopefully from about 7 o'clock, I would say. And F1 2019 will be coming to GHR within the next couple of days, which I'm very excited to introduce to everyone, of course. And I'm sure everyone is feeling the same way about that. I'd just like to come on to something else. GT Sport, obviously, tomorrow, if you're participating in that, good luck. It's Monza. It's a GT3s. We have changed the fuel wear and tyre wear to 2 times fuel and tyre wear. If you haven't seen that message in Discord, go and read it up now. That is the only change we are making to the GT Sport settings. And it's going to be run as a trial. If it works, we'll keep those settings. If it doesn't work, then we'll revert back to the old settings. Simple as that. And Project Cars 2 Dirt Rally update. I'm hoping to get them up and running within the middle of next month, so July. I'm going to be putting admins based on that for Dirt Rally and Project Cars. So keep tuned. Keep an eye out on Discord, because Discord is going to be going under a bit of an overhaul over the coming days as well. And that does include separate Stewards Office chats as well. For each tier. Finally. Finally, it's going to be so much easier to go through. Really easy to go through. That is all from me, really, unless anybody wants to ask me any questions in the comments or in the party here tonight.
Will the Driver Academy thingies be broadcasted?
The hope is all leagues will become all leagues will be broadcast.
So also the Driver Academy.
Yeah, that includes the academy.
Okay.
Well, if obviously there's a bad attendance for that, then we probably won't opt to broadcast. But the plan is to host every league on the channel, and possibly set up a Twitch if we get an external commentator in who wants to do on the on a feature, GHR Twitch, for example. That's all from me, really. I'm not sure if Bullboy and Mr. Junior have stopped their fights. Oh yeah, back. But there's nothing else much to say from my perspective. There's no comments on the thing. How is each driver going to be judged on what tier they go in, says YBR. I've just seen this comment now, so I do apologise if he's already left the chat. But every driver is going to be judged based on time trial times. Yes, my favourite thing. I'm not announcing what time trial times, what time trial tracks there are, but there are going to be 2 tracks as opposed to 3. 2 tracks as opposed to 3. And they'll be getting announced within the next week or so, along with the sign-ups, which we should be releasing on Monday. And then announcements will follow week after that. Or during the same week. Oh, but Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Bring on the new game, I think is what everything is going to be saying. YBR saying he feels faster than F4. Yeah, we can see you're clearly faster than F4. There's been a problem with the driver replacements this season, and it hasn't worked. And what
brakes of your car don't feel like you're faster. That's all I'm saying.
A bit salty from the LKR team owner there. But hey ho. You never know. Me and Carl could be going into the competition soon with my announcement as TTG Academy Manager as well. But yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else for me to say really.
Alright, well in
I'm
that
gonna
case,
watch this multiplayer stream later.
thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to all the drivers for racing throughout the entire season, of course. Anyone that's got involved with GHR F4. And yes, been a fantastic race today.
One last thing, from my perspective. The structure of how the league is going to run. Not in terms of like dates and times and stuff like that, but ownership and leadership. What was agreed a couple of weeks ago is that I will be taking forward GHR onto the new game with my vision for the league. I think it's pretty clear with what I've been announcing over the last couple of weeks, based on that. And then the admin team is going to be made up of experienced, innovative members. There are going to be some members of the admin team that will be staying. Some admin team members will be going. Those will be difficult conversations held in the next couple of days.
And will some new admins come?
And yeah, there will be new admins coming in. I would say at this stage at least 2, 3, possibly 4 new admins.
That's good.
That's my final thing on that. I think I'm just cutting on board, so I do apologise.
No, I was just going to say Damon Hill, so if it is time to say Damon Hill, then I shall say it. Alright, well thanks for watching everyone, and until next time for GT Sport tomorrow, goodbye.
Damon Hill.
Damon Hill.
Who knows?
Damon Hill.
Carlos Sainz.
Ferrari world champions.
Yeah.
Michael Schumacher.
Viva Italia.
Sebastian Vettel starting 7th in the French Grand Prix.
Shut up.
Oh dear. It was never a penalty.
Hamilton on pole.
Never.
Never ever a penalty. Damon Hill. Damon Hill, Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
Jensen Button.
Damon Hill, Damon Hill, Damon Hill.
Oh dear, Jack, mate, what's that?
Oh. Mr. Mime, 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 Mr. Mime.
What did you do? Leave me alone. I need to talk to Carl personally.
Did you drop contact?
Okay, Damon Hill, Damon Hill.